FNCS Grand Finals just finished hours ago, where the best 50 duos on each region competed for a share of $1.85 million. On NA, Peterbot and Poyo were the winners, two keyboard and mouse players who each won $70,000 and got the FNCS Axe of Champions. But just below them in second place is where Controller Pro Reet in his duo Ritual placed, each winning $45,000 and qualifying for the $2 million in-person tournament at the end of this year. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with competitive Fortnite, you might not know that Reet is absolutely insane right now. He is hands down the best controller pro in the world, and today I'm trying his controller settings, which for the top player in the world are probably not what you think. So let's just jump right into the settings. Every controller pro that made it to FNCS Grand Finals is playing on a PC just with a controller, and Reet is no exception there. His frame rate is a bit higher than mine, but he does use performance mode. Then over to the audio tab, he does have visualize sound effects turned on. Basically every pro in the world does. It really helps. Over to the game tab, because I'm not actually copying his binds, I'm just copying like his settings and his sensitivity. This page is not exactly the settings that he uses, but I do know that he does not use auto confirm edits. He has this to none. So when he edits, he actually has to confirm with a whole other button every single edit and reset that he does, which is kind of nuts. Then game UI, this is kind of just personal preference. I think he uses this on 100, and he actually has damage numbers set to cumulative, and then everything else he just has on default. He is not using gyro aiming. No pro in the world uses that. That's mouse and keyboard. And then we get to the controller tab. Now this is all of Reet's sensitivities. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to click that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it a ton. And if you'd consider using my code Carter2K in the item shop, that'd also be awesome. So the slide hold time here, he sets at the default, which is 0.15. Edit hold time doesn't matter because he has the custom edit bind. Reset camera access and reset camera time both don't matter because we're not using gyro aiming. Vibrations, every controller pro in the world has these turned off to help with their aim. Quick weapon, I also don't know any controller pro using quick weapon, so Reet's also not using that. But here we go with the sensitivities. Reet is obviously using advanced options, so he has that turned on. His build multiplier and edit multiplier are both set to 1.7. Now these settings might look kind of funky at first, but you'll soon understand why. So 1.7 on build and edit, and then down to the look sense. He's running 50% on look horizontal speed, 60% on look vertical speed, and then all of his boosts are set to 0. So if you've seen other pro controller settings, these might look a little off to you. Like they don't look right. Most pros are not using 1.7 on this. They're using like 2 to 2.2. And especially on the look sense, like 70% of pro controller players are using right around like a 43% on both of these. But Reet is in the minority. Reet is using 60 and 50. He is way different. But again, that'll make sense in a second because his ADS sense is also very different. Typically, we only see this around like 7 to maybe 10%, but Reet is all the way up here at 16% on both ADS horizontal and ADS vertical. He does stay consistent with his boost though, having 0% on all of his ADS boosts as well. But now here is why his settings look so different. The look dimming time is 0 seconds and the look input curve is exponential. I'd say probably 70 to 80% of pro controller players use linear here, but Reet does not. He uses exponential, which is why his settings look so different. And if you try these, you'll notice that they feel maybe different than what you're used to, which I'll be showing you guys soon how to use these settings. But first, we have controller dead zone, which is 6% on both left and right stick for Reet. The controller Reet plays on is also the Scuff Reflex FPS, which by the way, if you're going to buy a Scuff, you can actually get a discount by using code Carter2K at checkout. Now, trying these settings is going to be hard because I'm typically a linear player, so the difference is that exponential feels a little slower and a lot more choppy, but that can actually make your aim way better.
Oh! That was almost bad. Oh, I just no-scoped him. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I thought I had an AR. Oh, there's a person here. Yeah, I think the aim's pretty good on Expo.
The hard part about exponential, and the reason every pro isn't using it is because the builds and edits are way harder to get good on.
There we go.
No, that's not to say that getting good builds and edits on Exponential is impossible, because obviously Reet has really good builds and edits. The thing there is it just takes more practice and time to get those good builds and edits. And look, you might be asking yourself, why don't we just find sensitivities that we're comfortable with on our own instead of copying other pros? But one thing that I'll say to that is you've probably watched Reet and you see his gameplay and you think like he's really good at the game. But I don't think most players actually know how good pros are until they play against them. I 1v1'd Reet recently and I was trying as hard as I possibly could. And even with my best effort, Reet 5-0'd me while barely trying. He was having a casual conversation and beat me 5 rounds in a row. It was literally nothing to him. Pros like Reet are on a different level, and that's why I think usually it's pretty safe to trust that they have good settings. Like, dude, look at that. Wait, did I not sprint jump? Oh my god, dude. I don't think I sprint jumped off. I had the movement medallion. Alright, I don't know what happened that last game, but this one I'm not losing. Reet settings were actually feeling really good. I feel like I was hitting some shots. Still felt a little clunky, but we're gonna clean it up this game.
Okay, easy 2-tap right there.
Bam,
Out-aimed him so easily.
And when we're talking about pros controller settings, another massive thing to consider is how long the pros have been on their settings.
We're just dealing right now.
I don't even have a shotgun and I got 4 elims. Okay, so how long pros have been on their settings? Why is this important? Well, when you stay on the same settings for a really long time, you build up muscle memory. So every single action you do, whether it's turning 180, whether it's doing an edit, actually doing any edit, whether it's a middle, a bottom triangle, a top triangle, whatever edit, whatever set of build with high ground retakes you do, the longer you stay on the same sensitivity, the better your muscle memory gets in recognizing what exactly you need to do to make an edit or do a build.
Brother, we just got everyone trying to fight me here.
So for example, if we have a bottom right 3 edit, if you do this edit 10,000 times on the same sensitivity, your thumb eventually is going to know the exact path that it needs to go to do it. Now, every single time you change your sensitivity, where you move your finger to do the edit is going to change. So if you're like Reet and stay in these same settings for years, you're obviously really in tune with your settings and know exactly how far you need to move it to complete edits, builds, movements. Like, he is so comfortable with his settings, I bet he can do free builds with his eyes closed, literally. That's why I recommend if you do copy a pro sense, like if you copy Reet's sense right here, I think you really have to play on them for at least 1 full day to see if you like them or not. Because like 1 or 2 games are not really going to tell you anything.
Oh my, what a shot.
Alright, I got this medallion again. Let's try to not jump off of island.
Oh, wrong gun. Oh my.
I gotta say, my snipes right now are feeling pretty good. Ho, ho, ho.
my god. How am I missing these? It is so laggy, too. Wow, that was intense right there. And for some reason, my ping in my settings says it's 24, but my in-game ping is 60. Like, I don't know what's going on here. All right, we got 15 elims. Game is feeling real laggy here, but we are doing it. Dude, if I can't hit a... Oh my god, I can't hit a shot on that. Expo definitely takes some time to get used to. Dude, I cannot kill this guy. Finally. No way, that's how I kill him. Ooh, look at that aim. I don't think this guy has mats either. Turns out I also don't have mats, but it doesn't matter because the expo settings got me clutched up with the aim. Oh my. Whoa, win there. Game 2 on the exponential settings, we catch ourselves an 18 elim win. Ooh, some of those shots were kind of crazy there, especially with the SMG. So give these settings a try. Don't forget to subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and thank you so much for watching.